1934. Gangsters, submachine guns. And you put cowboys on Bonnie and Clyde?
Texas Rangers.
This is a highly coordinated operation.
So much pain and suffering.
Roadblocks, air surveillance. Your time has passed, cowboy.
See the devil dressed in white.
She used her foot to turn him over so he could see what was about to happen.
Hi, sweetie.
Now he didn't see me.
Welcome to another episode of WTF. Hey, I'm Will. This is Trevor. Today we're reviewing the Highwaymen, the Netflix original film.
What's this movie about, Will?
Well, this story is based on the true events of the Texas Rangers that brought down Bonnie and Clyde back in 1934. Starring Kevin Costner, Woody Harrelson, and Kathy Bates.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't born then.
Sure.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to say something about that.
No. The old jokes get, old like you. Anyways.
Wow.
Who directed this film there, Trev?
Directed by John Lee Hancock. I thought you wanted to say that word.
No.
I think you did.
I didn't, but that's okay.
John Lee Hancock, who also directed The Founder with Michael
Keaton.
That's the McDonald-based
origin
movie.
Story, yeah.
As well as he directed The Blind Side, which Sandra Bullock won an Academy Award for that. Didn't think she deserved it anyway, and also Saving Mr. Banks.
That's about Walt Disney. Let's get right into the meat of things. What do you dislike about it?
First image, it was a beautiful image. The cinematography in this movie is spot on. The editing is great. First image I saw was like, wow, this looks really cool. But then I realized right away that opening shot lasted for so long. I was like, okay, the pacing in this movie ended up being a kind of drawn out, and I think the movie was like 2 hours and 12 minutes in total, and they probably could have shaved off about 25 minutes.
I liked it. It was a good movie, but you're right. It was drawn out. I found myself actually being bored. I actually went onto my phone to play for it because I was like, this movie's just not keeping my interest. There was a lot of...
What were you playing on your phone?
I was looking at the, photos. I was looking on the Chive,
Okay, so it didn't hold your interest.
Didn't really hold my interest. I mean, it was a good film. There's no doubt. Like, there were some really cool imagery shots and some cool scenes, and
the performances were good.
But
Kevin Costner was good.
But it's standard.
Were good, yeah.
But it's standard Kevin Costner. He really didn't really stretch far for this role. I
mean, I thought the performances were
good.
Good.
He's a great actor. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. It's just it wasn't reaching to be this character. That's just what he normally plays. And Woody Harrelson is basically just playing off the True Detective character. That kind of older,
a little bit, yeah.
Rough. I'm a bit of a drinker. I can still kind of get things done, but
I really thought he was good in True Detective, though.
He was great. But like I said, also not a big stretch for that character. So one of my big likes about the film is, yes, it's based on Bonnie and Clyde. The characters Bonnie and Clyde didn't overshadow the film. They actually had very little parts in it.
They didn't actually even show either one of their faces or her face until like halfway through.
Yeah,
like that.
And I really like that. It wasn't overpowering, so it didn't take away from the storyline of our Texas Rangers. My main dislikes was it was definitely drawn out, a little bit slow in certain areas, and
obviously the ending's a little bit anticlimactic as well because we know what's going to happen.
Exactly, yeah.
And there wasn't really any sort of a battle that happened there. It was more of a we don't want to ruin the whole thing. The one really weird thing that kind of tripped me out was after they had been killed, they brought the car back through the town.
Yes.
And all the people were like reaching in and wanting to touch them, and that would creep me out. It was really weird.
Well, they were celebrities, right? But and you know what, that was true.
Did you want to touch a dead celebrity?
No, but they probably wanted to grab. They were grabbing stuff. They showed the one guy grabbed.
The one girl was like grabbing her head. It was weird. That creeped me out. I was watching it, kind of going, ooh.
But did you watch after the credits?
No, what happened after the credits?
Well, they showed live footage.
Sorry, actually, yeah.
They showed the live footage. They showed stills, pictures, and that was the crowd.
Actually, that was really cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
But they actually showed the crowd, around the car that was being towed into town.
And then they said in Bonnie's funeral there was 20,000 people, and in Clyde's funeral there's only 15,000 people.
But still,
showed up. Like, that's crazy.
For mass murderers of police officers, that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Some of my final thoughts on this is, yes, it's a good watch. It was actually quite informative, and it seemed to be fairly true to the actual event. So I would recommend it, but bear in mind, just be forewarned that it is a bit slow and drawn out.
Yeah, it's somewhat entertaining. Performances were good. Cinematography was great.
Yep.
It was just a little slow. So
Today we're rating it on Tommy guns.
Tommy guns, yeah.
Because I mean, come on, it's
that's
Tommy
our theme here is guns today.
Yeah. So I'm giving this a 6.5 Tommy guns out of 10.
Wow, that's probably your lowest rating so far.
It is.
How do you give half a gun? Is that like a sawed-off shotgun?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
I'll give it 6 Tommy guns. That's what I'll give it.
Okay.
All right.
So some upcoming trailers that you guys might be interested in watching is Shazam and Pet Sematary. They open up in theaters next weekend.
We're gonna go watch Shazam, and
yeah.
we'll give you a review on that.
Yeah, next weekend. As well as Santa Clarita Diet Season 3 just came to Netflix this weekend right now. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Season 2 opens up next weekend on Netflix. Or airs.
What's that about? I don't even know what that's about.
Oh, that's amazing.
The Chilling Adventures of
Sabrina based on the
Witch?
Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But it's not like the original sitcom. It's actually quite dark.
Anybody in it that we know of?
No, most of them are fairly no names.
Okay.
But one cool thing is it is in the same universe as Riverdale. So
So it's in Vancouver. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, Riverdale is a fellow or neighboring town.
Do they have any people from the?
No.
No.
Listen, other than a few mentions of the town, it's just, but it's in the same universe.
Cool. So, what are your thoughts on the Santa Clarita Diet? That's with Drew Barrymore and
Timothy Olyphant.
Olyphant.
Yes, I like it. I think it's a great show. Truly, it's.
I watched season 1 and I thought it's really wacky, but it was really good. But I started watching season 2 and I thought it was a little bit over the top, and actually a lot over the top, so I didn't even finish watching it. But
Yes, it's a little over the top and a little cheesy, but
come on.
check your brain out the door. Have some fun. It's a good show. Watch it.
Once again, thanks for watching.
WTF?
So once again, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So once again, thanks for watching.
WTF?
Just so you know, in the future, we're gonna soon in the upcoming weeks, we're gonna actually have some guest hosts. So so you don't have to look at our ugly mugs the whole time.
And even in the little bit farther future, we're actually going to do a live stream. So look forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
we'll see you guys very soon. Thanks so much for watching.